In this video, basically, I will discuss how you can take backup of iOS image, or you can take backup any configuration like startup configuration or running configuration. Normally, you can take backup of two types. One is normal backup and the disaster backup, or normal recovery or disaster recovery of the router. So you can use physical the router, or normally you can use the packet tracer. For example, you better use packet tracer for the practice purpose. So in my desktop I'm having a packet tracer. Just to look at it, this is my packet tracer. So I'm opening packet tracer. So now I can configure here. So I'm taking the router. So I'm taking one router. I'm taking so you can record. First thing, you can record the minimum requirement. I'm saying the requirement. Requirement for backup of iOS image in router. So first requirement is what? A requirement for backup of iOS image in router. First thing, you can record the router having ISO image. Second thing, we record one TFTP server. So that TFTP server must be connected to router. Third thing, laptop or your PC connected to router through console cable. So these three things we require: router having ISO image, TFTP server must be connected to the router. You have required the laptop or PC connected to router through console cables. So I'm taking same thing. I'm having the router. I'm taking a server. I'm taking a server here. One server is only needed. Then I'm taking a laptop. So I can connect it. So I'm connecting this router to PC at straight through cables, and the console is connected from my laptop to router. So already if you are using physical router, already it is configured, and iPad is given and iOS image are there, or startup configuration take the backup as normally, or running configuration take the backup normally. Either you can take the backup iOS image. iOS image can take backup as normally. Normally you can take the backup of the startup configuration and running configurations. But in case suppose your router have some problems, configuration have problems, or you replace the new router, or you sort out your router, then before this you take the backup iOS image. So when you can take the iOS image with backup, and then you can go to restore it, then you can call it disaster recovery. So two types of recovery are there. One is normal recovery, means for the router running configuration or startup configuration, take the backup, and again you can go to restore it. Disaster Recovery means the IOS image you can take the backup and again restore it. So I'm going to IOS image recovery, first backup and then go to recover. This is the disaster recovery. So first I physically have connected all the routers, my server and the laptop with me. Now first I want to give the IP address configuration, first the IP address and routers and both in server. So in your server, the server must be known as the TP server, or you can call it the FTP server also. Your TFTP and FTP should be on here. I can configure the routers. So router configure. So I can give the IP address for my interface. So this is my interface is fast Ethernet 0 by 0. Just look at again 0 by 0. So interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0. So it is coming global configuration configure. I can give the IP address IP space address. Suppose I am giving the address in class A 10.0.0.1. This is my router IP address space subnet mask 255.0.0.0. Then IP address is given. Now this is in shutdown condition. So to on it, type the command no shutdown. Now it is on. I am giving also my router name. The host name command is host name space R1. Then to save it, right. Now, so in my server, I am give the IP address also. Go to configure or desktop in IP. So give the IP address same network 10.0.0. I am giving here 2. Charger marks gateway is not required. So in that TFT server also you can check. So TFT should be in on condition. This TFT should be in on condition. If off, so nobody can transmit. So it is in on condition, and there's a lot of files are there. And the same condition you can go to check your TFT FTP. FTP must be in on condition. So already it is on condition. So go to my from server to router. I can check the connectivity is okay or not. So go to command prompt, check the IP address. So command is ipconfig. So this is my server IP address. So go to ping to router. Router IP address is 10.0.0.1. Now it is pinging. It means it is okay. So now I can take the backup. So already FTP is running and TFT server is on condition, it is running. Now I can take the backup. So go to router. So before take the backup, we check what is the IOS image file name. So to show the IOS image file, the command is show flash. So when type the command show flash, so it is coming 3 files, 1, 2, 3, 2 XML files, 2 XML files. Another is .bin is the name of extension name of this file. This is the IOS image file. This is the IOS image version name. If you again to check the version, so again type show version. So what is coming here? System bootstrap version release software. So system return to ROM when you can on the router, power on. The system image file is this. This is the IOS image file. This is the version name. But when you type the command show flash, so there are 3 files is there. So 2 is XML file, 1 is IOS image file. So you can take the backup of this IOS image file. To take the backup, so you can proceed the commands command is copy space plus space to the tftp. Now partner source file name. Source file name, you can copy here this file. Which file you want to take back of your running config, startup config, or IOS image. Suppose IOS image, so you can go to paste here. In practical router also you can go to copy and paste it. Same thing. So copy paste this file, which file you want to take back of, then enter. Now again ask address or name of remote host to who you should take the backup. So I can take the backup from router to TFTP server. So type the IP address, host name or IP address is 10.0.0.2. 2 is the IP address of server, TFT server. Enter. Now what next? Destination file name. So this file I want to take the backup. If I press enter, so same file will be copied in same name. Otherwise you can give the destination file name. It is will copy in different name. Suppose my file name is ISO image. So before this you check in your server TFTP. So there have no file in ISO image, but when I can go to press enter here ISO image, this file is transferred to your TFT server. So this file, this bytes is transferred. So you can again check in TFTP server. So now this ISO image copied from router. So your file is copied from router to TFT server. No. After then you check the file is there or not. So fast this file is present now, but I want to after copy this file and to delete this file, or normally you can register your files backup. So first you delete this file for the practical purpose. You delete the file. The command is delete fast. This file is normally present in the fast, so you can delete fast. Now ask the delete file name. Which file you want to delete? So you can go to type this file name. So I want to paste this file. All you have copied. Then enter. Now again ask delete fast. This file it is confirmed. Are you sure you want to delete? So press enter to delete it. Now press enter. Now the file is deleted. To check the file is deleted or not, type the same command show flash. Now only there are two files are there. All are the XML file, but this file is already removed. So after then now router is working condition. When the router is not reloaded, not restart, it is in working condition. You can delete the file or you can go to backup the files. But you can go to disaster recovery, so your router to be in restart mode, or it is coming the Ramon mode. But now router is working. So to restore the router, type the command reload. So proceed with reload, then yes or enter. Now after then some router it will be reboot. So when the router is reboot, to find out the Ramon mode you can press control break. Otherwise some router by default is coming Ramon mode. It means if Ramon mode is coming, it means there have no ISO image in your router. So you can go to backup the ISO image. Now already ISO image deleted from the router. So to backup from your TFT server, so look at now the condition. When the router is ISO image is deleted, so there have no connection. So now I can take the backup from TFT server to router. So that's why. So in the router you can type TFTP download TFTP DNLD download. So when type this command TFTP download, so it gives lot of information. So what it says, Use this command for disaster recovery. Already told you disaster recovery or normal recovery. Now it is in disaster recovery and image via TFTP. And monitor variable are used to set up parameter for this transfer. What is the variables? These are the variables. The syntax is what? Variable name. For example, for the variable name, this IP address, IP subnet, mask, default gateway, all are the variable name. Then you can give equal sign, then value. Value means whatever it are the options. Value may be a number, may be a names. And finally use the set command to show current variables, whatever you have configured. And Control C or Control break stop the transfer before flash erase begins. So already have told some router not start the Ramon mode. So when it is going to restart, you can press Control break to find out the Ramon mode. Now you can go to proceed this variables to set the TFT download. So first command is what? IP address. Either you can type here in this capital letter, either you can go to copy it. So better is copy it. So IP address, copy it, then give equal sign. So IP address. So IP address for what? The IP address for this unit. It means I am configuring the IP address in this router. So I can give the IP address the router, whatever the IP address, but in same class of the server. So I am giving here 10.0.0.150. So previously my IP address is what? 10.0.0.1. So already I have taken the backup of this IOC image, but now recently I am configuring 150. So enter. Then IP subnet marks, equal to subnet marks is 255.0.0.0. Then default gateway equal to the gateway of this server, So gateway is 10.0.0.2. from where you can transmit is the gateway address. Then TFTP server, the IP address for the server to fetch from where you can transmit the files. So the TFTP server equal to same IP address 10.0.0.2, my server IP address. Then TFT file, the file are to fetch. So whatever the file you should be download. So TFT file equal to your file name, TFT file name. So check in what the TFT file name. Already have given the name. This is IOC image. This file and to download. So go to router. So this is IOSO image. Enter. So after then whatever command you have proceed, it is taken or not. So type the command set. So when type the command set, now it says default gateway IP address and what is the subnet marks of your router and the file name and the server IP address from where you should download. So after complete this, then again you can type the command tftp dnld, means trivial file transfer protocol download. Enter. After then you can ask IP address this, subnet marks this, IP and TFT file name is this. Warning: all existing data in all the partition and flash will be deleted or lost. So previously in my router there have two XML files. If you press enter, so whatever things is already stored in your router, it can be removed and new IOC image will be stored in your router. So proceed Y for yes to disaster backup. After then now receiving IOC image from the server to the router. Now look the condition of the router now, router to server. Now it is already copied from server to router. After then you should be restart the routers. but here reload command cannot work, so you can go to reset because ISO image is not present, so you can go to reset. After restart the router, now it is coming, so enable. So now router name is coming, this router 1. So to check the ISO image, so type the command show flash. So the flash name is coming ISO image, so you maybe check the version. So to check the version, command is show version. Now same version is coming, and whatever you have configured now, it will change, and previous ISO image whatever configured, it is coming. To check it, so type the command show running config. So the host name is R1, router 1, and now I have configured the IP address is 150, but it taken the IP address is 10.0.0.1, and it's subnet. Whatever you configure, now you can view here. So thank you for this video.